Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, we are going to continue with the Laravel admin panel. Okay. So guys, now in this video we are going to continue with the services and the services list. So like category and products type. Okay. So now we have to make a list category and category type category list. So for that over here we have clicked on the products, right? So instead of products we will make it as services. Okay, so product and all will be come in e-commerce website. So that e-commerce website will be later on published on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. So guys, we are going to start with the services part. Okay, and the service list. So let's get started with it. So now we are in the resource folder, views, admin. So inside admin we are going to create one new folder called services. Okay, so services, and we will create one new file called index.blade.php file. Ready? So now we will continue with to call the extensions and all to get started with it. Okay, so like in about us we have already called those extensions, so we'll just copy that and paste it. Okay, so let us call these things, copy and paste back, and end the section over here. Section ended. So instead of about us, services category, you can mention it, save it, and yeah guys, you can copy this format also. So that will be like this is the model, so just ignore this. Yes guys, so we need this design, right? So this table, we need this, so for that we will copy it. Okay, so let us copy this, or else if you are getting confusion we will just type that directly. So just give a row, column md12. Okay, then the card body. So inside card body you are going to design your table, right? So for that, before that we will set the route and we will call it. So let's go to route web.php, and here guys, so copy, not this, this is the normal files. We have set the admin one. Okay, so authenticated admin where we are going to do. So let us just give a route, route, where I'm going to get the page. We'll mention as service category. Okay, and the controller you are going to create inside admin folder. I am going to create a service controller at index. Okay, so we have to create one controller called service controller. So let's open a terminal. Why is this error? Okay, we missed the semicolon, so paste that semicolon. And now, so inside I'll show you app http controller. Inside admin folder I'm going to paste the service controller, right? So let's php artisan make controller where capital A admin / and your service controller. So hit enter and your controller will be made. So controller created successfully, you can see over here, done. So let's go to your route where you are going to call the function index. So let's click on service controller and you are going to call the public function, public function index. Okay, where you are going to, let me close this first, where you are going to return and view. What you are going to view? The page. So inside admin folder dot services folder dot index page. Okay, so that means inside your view, inside your resource views, the admin folder, services, then your index page. Done. So guys, now we have successfully done the routing controller, and now the main thing what we are going to do is that we will call the service over here at this position. Okay, so for that we will go to the layouts and check into our admin navbar. Okay, so let's click on navbar. This is not the navbar. Okay, so it is directly in the blade file. So let us go to master one. So over here in the master we will just check it out. Okay, sidebar, it's over here. So let's open this here guys. So it is about us is over here, and now we will type it as services, mention as category. Okay, and now we will give the URL over here, right? So let's type URL and your URL name. So just go to your web.php, copy this and go to your sidebar and paste it, right? And there is some class for it to save it. Okay, so that is like you are going to save the active thing. Okay, for example, this is the white one, right? So default page about us, so it is set to white. So for that we have done already in the previous video itself. So we are just going to copy that and call it over here, class, and mention this your route, copy that and paste it. So if this request is passed, set it active, or else null, it will be safe. So let's reload the page. Loaded and service category came here. Let's click on it, and here guys, so it is set now. The page is coming over here, but there is no data, so let us call that. So we don't need this. Let's close this master page and let's get back to our index blade of your service. Okay, so for reference we will copy the about us thing. So I'm just going to copy this header part and paste it into our card. So let's paste it over here, and guys, now see here, very clear, service category. Okay, category, save it and reload once again. So all set. Okay, now we are going to design the table and the one button over here for that. So guys, let us just give a simple button, or else you can just give a add on, so it will go to separate form and add. Okay, so we will create a separate form in this, because in last model we have learnt how to create the pop-up model and add it. So in this video we will go to other page and add it, right? So guys, let's get with that. Okay, so let us create a tag and tell add. Okay, let's create a class and we'll mention as button primary, and I will give the padding as 2 pixel. Okay, save it and reload the page once again. It's coming over here. Okay, so just make it to float right, so it will just float it right, float right. Okay, control R, it will go to float right side. Okay, so now when I click this, it should go to one page where we have to add the data. Okay, so let us create a URL tag, URL, that is create service create. Okay, so that is, let us copy this URL, go to your web route and make it as route colon get. We are going to add this URL and call to your controller, that is inside admin folder your service controller which you have created just now, at create, at view. Okay, so view, not view, create only will give. Okay, so copy this and let's go to their controller, at public function at create, you are going to return view, where you are going to create the inside admin folder, inside services. So after doing this we will create the page. So let's go to our resource folder. So where is our resource, views, inside admin folder, now services. So inside service I am going to create a page called create.blade.php. okay, so now inside here we will same thing, we are going to copy and paste. So hit Ctrl A, Ctrl C and paste into your create page, Ctrl V. So we are going to add, okay, and remove this button from the create page and set. Get back, reload the page. So now when you're going to click on this add, you're going to create the page. Okay, so you're set now. So over there, instead of this, give Ctrl Z and see here, instead of add you are going to give back. Okay, so let us give the main URL which was that category. Okay, so click on this, copy and paste back. That's it. So save it, and now we are going to create one simple form inside this. So let's just create the form, create a row, now column MD 6. So inside this 6, column size 6, I am going to create a form called services categories are there. So first will be services name and service description. If you required, you can add the image also. Okay, so but right now we don't need the images, we just need this because it is category, so just we need the names only. So we'll just work on with the names things. Okay, and images one later on we'll update it. So guys, first step we'll mention as form group. So inside this form group I'm going to mention label, LABEL, label. Okay, label will be service category name, where input dot form control. Okay, text placeholder enter service name. Okay, and we will give the name attribute, that is service underscore name. So just copy this full column and make it over here, name it as service category description. Okay, description, and this will be like text area. Okay, text area, and include the text area. Done. So over here you can tell enter service description, save, mention this as description, done. And now for this we will give a form tag, so that is like form. So let us cut this form and paste it below. Save, method is equal to post, done. So 2 columns are done now. Okay, let's click on add. So service category, done guys. So it's over here. This is text area, so it's showing in this format, but we'll keep it as normal thing. So just instead of input box, I will just give, okay, let it be, no issues. We'll make this as full column, so that will be very clear in next line. Done. So in next line it is coming, and now we need one button to save this. So let's type Control MD. Oops. 12. So insert this on button and type submit, save. Okay, button info, save this. And now let's reload, and yeah guys, now done. Okay, so when we save this data, it should get saved into database. Okay, so guys, let's create a simple table for this. So let us open the controller and tell PHP artisan make migration, where I'm going to create table name. So my table name will be service categories. It is not singular, plural. Table. Okay, hit enter. So created migration. So let's go to our database. So as simple, inside database migration you will find the service category. So this is the service category. Let's open it, and here it is. Okay, so now we are going to create a table called table string, that is the service name. What name we have given into this, we'll copy that, copy this name. Let me close this. Service name, copy it and paste it over here. So just one more same thing, we'll copy, Control C and paste it over here, Control V. And now we are going to create one more called tiny integer, that will be as status, which will be default. We will give it as as 0. Okay, default will be 0. Done. And now we will migrate this data into the database. Okay, so let's open our terminal and let's tell that PHP artisan migrate, hit enter, and the table will be created. Okay, so let's get back to our database. So block Laravel. So inside that block Laravel we are finding service category. Okay, let me reload it. So block Laravel, we are finding service category. So let's click on this and we will find 3 columns. Okay, service name, description, status, created, updated, default things. Done. So guys, now we'll close everything. This is also done, and now let's work on this one. Okay, so as simple, we are going to into action. We will create a URL. Okay, so URL will be category add. Okay, category add, or you can tell store. So copy this and let's go to our route. So before passing this, Laravel accepts a CRF token. Okay, so let's call that CSRF. Oops, CSRF field token. Okay, done. Now we will go to our here, and we are going to post the data. So we have to call the post method, where you are going to call the route whatever you have given into your action, and admin, so backslash, we are going to call the service controller. Okay, at store. So copy this and let's go to our controller, service controller, and let's create the function, public function store. Done. And now we will create a variable called category is equal to your model. Okay, so we have created a table, so we need the model to store it. Okay, so that it should be recognized. So now for now I am commenting this, so let's open this, and now let's create a model for it. So that will be like PHP artisan make colon model, that is inside your model folder. So models it is. Okay, so models folder / I'm going to create called service category. Okay, category, hit enter. So model created successfully, and now we will go to our model. So this is our model, so service created category. Now let's click on this model and we will assign the table over here what we have created into database. So let's go to about us and copy it. So let's copy this and we will just mention this. Done. So now we have to change the table name whatever it is. So let's copy this category and table name is correct. So that is next is service name. Copy this service name and description, and final one is status. Copy, paste, status. Done. So guys, let's get back and go back to our controller. So now we have to call your is equal to new service category. Okay, service category model you have to call it. Done. So if you're calling this, make sure you're using at the top. Okay, so that is app model service category, app your model inside that service category. Okay, done. So now let us call this and paste, and now you are going to call the table names whatever you have pasted over here. Okay, so copy this and call it over here is equal to, now you are going to get the request whatever request you have bought it, request request of input the data whatever your service names are from the database, I mean your field create table. So let us get back. So this is the name you are getting. Copy this, get back to your controller and paste it over here. Okay, so now this request means you have to pass the request over here. So let us call the request $request. Okay, so if you are using request, you have to call this request one, make sure it is available. Done. So now we have to call the description also. So let's copy this and get back to our description, paste it, paste it. So same name we are going to call this service description over here. Okay, copy, paste, done. And now the status will be default is 0. If you are checked means you can keep it as 1. Okay, so that will work on later things. Okay, so in further videos, for now we are going to remove that. So here guys, now let's call this $category. Okay, copy, paste, and let's call the save function, and let's return and redirect to the main page. Okay, so where you are going to return and redirect, that is over here. After saving this, you are going back to the service category. Okay, not the service create. So let us copy this URL service category so that you can view the table over here, whatever you have added. Okay, paste it here, and you are going to after going to it, you are going to show the message. Okay, with status, that is category added successfully. Okay, successfully, where you are going to add with one more thing, that is in about us. Last time we have made it in the video, so I'm just going to copy this flash code. So we are going to include that because we are using the suite alert. So success. Okay, done. And now guys, let us get back and let us test this. Okay, let's click on add. Right now there is no data. Okay, and now let us enter like room cleaning. Okay, and this is a room cleaning services. Let's save it, save. Okay, app session not found, so let us include that session. So just import the class. You can download this extension from this. Okay, so let us include the support packets, save, and just reload the page once again, and finally it is saved, and you will get a message, category added successfully. Okay, done. So let's get back, let's browse this again, and let us see the data is available. Yes guys, so room cleaning service, this room cleanings is done. Okay, the 2 times saved means because we have loaded the page 2 times, so for that reason it got saved 2 times over here. So for that reason it is added. So guys, now we have completed that, how to add the data into database using Eloquent model and using the session 2. So guys, now we have completed it. So thank you for watching this video guys. Please subscribe, like and share. So in next video we are going to continue with the category list, which we will we are going to show in a table. Okay, how to fetch this. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.